In the Russian black prison, he was arguably the strongest fighter. Every time he stepped into the arena, the prisoners erupted in deafening cheers, all chanting his name. This man, Jesse, was so popular not only because of his exceptional boxing skills, but also because his kicking ability was unmatched. His specialty, the spinning kick, was a guaranteed knockout move, and true to form, the fierce and combative Jesse easily defeated his opponent once again. The prisoners in the arena cheered wildly, and the bar's spectators became equally ecstatic as they watched the broadcast. But sitting nearby, the Russian mafia boss frowned in frustration. Almost every gambler had bet on Jesse to win, forcing him, the behind-the-scenes organizer, to pay out huge sums. At this rate, his underground fight, gambling, and bar were on the verge of collapse. His most urgent task now was to find an opponent who could match Jesse, restoring balance to the matches. The man currently nervously shooting a vodka commercial was Donnie, an American boxing champion. Of course, that title was from years ago. Now, he relied on his past fame to survive in Russia, following his manager and fighting for meager earnings. Under someone else's roof, even when clients were demanding or difficult, he had no choice but to comply, swallowing his pride. On the way back to his hotel after work, 3 gang thugs quietly approached. They sneaked into his room and stuffed a large bag of flour into his Bible. At that moment, Donnie returned to the hotel and went upstairs. Just as he entered the room, the hidden thugs leapt at him from the shadows. Donnie was ambushed from behind and knocked unconscious. When he came to, the police had taken over his entire room. Evidence was collected, and the large bag of flour was discovered. Framed and trapped, he was sent straight to a remote, freezing prison. When the prison transport arrived, Donnie was surrounded by prisoners who stared at him like a spectacle. Suddenly, the crowd parted, and Jesse appeared with a group of his men at the iron fence, his gaze cold and menacing. Donnie didn't understand what was happening, but Jesse, having already received the note, knew this was the new opponent arranged by the mafia boss. A life or death battle was inevitable. Meanwhile, Donnie remained clueless, thinking simply that he had been wrong, confident that, as an American, he would soon be leaving this place.